Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tes tes tes. Aduh, tes. Wih, aman ya. Halo Rel. Udah nonton update kah? Bagus kah? Baru mau ini gua. Udah pada nonton kah? Gue setting dulu. Lagi. Oh. Jadi bareng apa enggak sih tuh? HSR sama Genshinnya bareng enggak? Aduh. So. Oke lah. HSR udah HSR. Oh bareng HSR tadi sore. Nonton Genshin dulu ah. Set. Gimana sih? Matiin dulu. Ini pindahin. Bener nggak tuh? Bener ya. QR gue matiin dulu. Terus habis itu full screen, full HD, subtitlesnya Indonesia, aman. Oke, nonton yuk. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mudah-mudahan seru.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks. My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina, what are you doing?
Oh, Nervillette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran in advance.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished by the death sentence.
Wow.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
Powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon.
Kehamilan di rumah
Never
Purina.
mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Ini dia nih, si Ayang. Ayang nggak tuh mulutnya?
The show begins.
Apaan tuh begitu?
Shower me with praise.
Waduh.
Let my name echo in song. What's the name?
Lord. Lens of Verity. Wait.
Say cheese.
Di foto. Tan main.
Breaking news.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close
ini
to any
dia
water
nih.
that looks strange, I'll
Ini
say.
digacha juga dia.
There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Marina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
So long. Why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
Just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Map barunya bawa NK. Waduh, ada map baru ya. Bawa ekonomi. Aduh, serem dong, Ren. Males juga gue kalau serem-serem gitu.
Everyone's... Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should
Wah, ini
not be
ultimate
full
ini
swing.
sih kayaknya nih. Ultimate-nya Fontaine ya. Archon Quest oh, itu sapi coy. Itu Jing Liu.
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Itu
All
sapi.
will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell,
Apa skrek?
Novelet.
Namanya skrek.
I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Bini gua semuanya aja bini lu, Ren. Masquerade of the Guilty. Boleh nih, boleh. Redemption code, bla 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 bla.
I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers
Skrek dari
already
lore-nya,
met the
mentornya
Hydro Archon
Child
at the
pas
start
dijatuhkan.
of their
Lah?
journey in Fontaine.
Gurunya
And
si
as the story
itu.
continues, how will this
Child.
special god avert the
Yang dia
crisis
cari kemana-mana
foretold
itu.
in the prophecy?
Wah, seru nih.
Yeah, I hope everyone's
Oh, lu tahu, Ren?
excited to see what happens next.
Perasaan lu
I
nggak
mean, I
tahu-tahu
sure
amat
am.
sama lore?
I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Novelet, the
Tiba-tiba
dragon
tahu sekarang.
sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Novelet a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, Bang Paijo.
Totally.
Yep.
Selamat datang Bang
So
Paijo.
next, let's
Delay-
dive into
delay
the
ini.
major content that we have coming in version 4.2.
Gini-gini gue buka
In the
sepu
intro,
Genshin.
Farina
Anjir,
said we
tahu-tahuan
need
deh.
to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow.
Bodo amat.
Wow. Yeah. There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera
Bekas
House.
nih, udah
But
berkhianat
this
ya.
trial is a little different from the usual.
Wah, ini kayaknya Archon Quest yang ini kayaknya
I know.
ultimate-nya
I'm
di
looking at the water
I
rushing in.
know.
Fontaine ya,
What's
terakhir udah ya.
happening? Yes, it looks like there's some spotlights and it's like a curtain. Seems like, maybe also Novelet is keeping an eye on
Aduh,
things
gak suka basa-basi gue.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very crisis we faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising
Oh
primordial
iya si Parah lagi gimana tuh? Makin
Novelet barely
asoy nggak
arrived
tuh?
in time to hold
Makin
back the
baik nggak
seawater
keadaannya
from
Ren?
engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached
Wih,
Poisson.
ini si Sifa
Luckily, the
HSR.
crisis was averted by Navia's
435.
leadership of the
Wah,
Sina de
gila,
Rosula.
mantap.
Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever
Capek
her
beneran.
end goal may
Iyalah
be,
pasti,
it
masih
seems
ngap
like
itu.
she sincerely wants
Bodoh
to
amat.
save Fontaine from the prophecy.
Official channel loh
But
Sifa sekarang loh.
there's
Emang
only
ada yang
so
nggak
much
official,
that we
Ve?
can say. Travelers will have to go
Ada yang
and
udah
play through
copy-copy
the
kah
version
channelnya?
themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through.
One
Bodoh.
of a kind Archon.
Langsung. Nah,
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You must be stunned and at a loss for words.
Understandable. It is
Enggak,
I,
tapi
after
ya
all.
biar keren aja
Fontaine's
official
most
channel.
beloved star.
Biasanya kan kalau
Farina,
official channel
I'm on
banyak
a
yang
very
unofficial
tight
biasanya.
schedule, so
Kayak
you're
dikasih
lucky to
official.
even get an appointment with me.
Biar keren ya.
Oh my gosh, I love her
Kuliah dari jam
outfit.
1 sampai jam
Yes.
4.
And her
Jam
eyes,
8
each
ya?
of them are different.
Enggak,
She's
gue
got
belak
these
balakan
little
1 ke 3.
eyelashes in her head.
Kan pelan-pelan, Re.
You
it's
know, you'd
amazing.
expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Aduh, bacot. Nah,
Being too
enak
popular
kayak
can
delay
be
tuh gini
such a
nih.
hassle.
Skip aja dah.
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Oke. Kayak si ini dealer elektro gua naik jin.
Strike a pose.
Nanti apaan nih bertiga nih? Nyerang-nyerang doang nih bertiga.
Let the world come alive.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool. Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Apalah,
I like
dia
the
ngehil
way
musuh juga
She kind of
gua
like
gacha pasti.
bows. Very
Slow,
dramatic.
Purina mah ya.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes.
Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence
Anggap aja
really
olahraga.
fills the stage.
Set.
Everyone
Aduh.
else is just an
Itu
extra.
mah ngap-ngap banget itu kalau
Wait,
tipes.
so the creatures that Farina summons, they look a lot like the Phantom or
Phantom
Aberrants that
Aberrant.
we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab,
By the
an
way, Genshin
octopus,
update minggu depan kah?
and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Kalau ngitung dari jadwal sebenarnya yang minggu lalu sih harusnya iya
Oh
Bang
my
Pejo, hari
gosh,
Rabu ya?
No, the octopus is
Atau
even
hari
wearing
apa
a
tuh?
hat. What a
Hari Senin apa hari
distinguished
Rabu
little
gitu?
gentleman.
Hari Senin harusnya.
Here, Sarah.
Tapi nggak tahu nih, dia ngambilnya dari yang mana?
From
Tanggal yang mana?
Okay.
Tanggal seharusnya yang minggu lalu atau yang
these
sekarang?
creatures
Kalau yang
are
sekarang ya
Farina's, quote,
10 hari
honored
lagi berarti.
guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So,
HSR skip,
Farina
HSR
often
skip
invites
hanya
guests to her
skip
tea
Huhu,
party,
skip
which is
Argentil.
known
Lu kan emang
as
skip
the
semua.
Salon Solitaire.
Ntar kalau Dawe udah bisa
And
digacha,
those
baru lu
creatures
gacha
are
tuh, Fe.
actually
Dawe,
special
gacha Dawe.
guests of the Salon Solitaire.
GGWP tuh.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
Craboletta. By the way, ngapain gue dengerin bacotannya
The
ya?
one that's a crab, I assume.
Langsung
Farina
aja.
said to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. This is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was
Hari
so
Rabu sih
cute.
biasanya update-nya kalau Pramuka
Exactly.
mungkin Senin
Farina
atau
even
Minggu.
makes
Oh
some
iya.
spew bubbles
Ya
in
kalau
her idol
misalnya
animation.
ngikutin yang minggu lalu berarti Rabu
Oh
depan
my
ya.
gosh, that's adorable.
Tapi ya tergantung
Okay,
tuh dia
I'm
ngikutin
sure
yang mana
everyone is
jadwalnya.
just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why
Mudah-mudahan
don't you
lebih
take it
cepet
away?
ya.
Tell us
Dari Rabu
everything.
besok ya.
Yes, you
Biar seru.
got it.
Udah ngapa-ngapain ini?
So, Farina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She
Hmm.
usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this
Saya
state,
dibantuin
her
3 orang
elemental
gitu.
skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Craboletta, Surintendant Cheval Moran, and
Masih energi
Gentilhomme
tuh.
Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute. And, you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP
Semakin banyak karakter dalam
amount.
party.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you
Wow.
said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Sebenernya sih gue gak ngerti-ngerti amat sih dari penjelasan ini. Harus
Farina's
dicobain.
charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her
Wih,
to switch
mantap,
between
Farel. Thank you,
Usia
Rel.
and Numa Arca alignments.
Whoa.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Aduh,
Yes, sure does.
ini ada
Farina's
ada
elemental
lambang-lambang
skill
hati ini
changes
susah
depending on
gue
whether
ngopin
she's
Sparel
aligned
nih.
with Usia or Numa.
Bang Paijo ngetik apaan ke Bang Paijo biar kesedul ke atas nih Sparel.
After Farina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many
Ntar ya
Waters
Rel, nunggu ada
to
yang ngechat
provide
lagi
healing
baru
to
gue pin.
nearby party members.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons
Ketutup
created by
lambang hati
Farina's
buat ngepinnya.
elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out. Farina's elemental
cuaks, nah.
burst deals damage to surrounding opponents.
Emang dia ngetik apa
And
itu
when the
redeem code
party
mau gue
member's
pin tadi
HP
ketutupan logo
increases or
hati-hati itu loh.
decreases, Farina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So Farina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might
Emang
come
dia
handy. Yeah, for
nice,
real.
thank you Rel nih.
And
Thank you, Rel.
due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic font
Jadi gimana tuh skillnya tadi?
Wow, you can say that again.
Gua kagak lihat aja.
And that'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Jadi bagus nggak nih kesimpulannya nih?
Secrets lurking.
Udah bisa kelihatan belum bagus apa enggak Furina nih?
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is so cool.
Hey, I actually saw that Furina's outfit changes whenever she switches between arc lines.
Doi tasinasite, apaan tuh artinya Rel?
You're correct. It does change. But, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes.
Jadi
so
gimana gacha
if
kalau
you
di
want
SMP?
to learn more about Furina, then be
Kalau
sure to
Furina mah gue pasti
accompany her
gacha Bu
on her
Sifa.
story quest,
Mau
the
dia
Oiya Karate
ngehil musuh juga gue gacha karena upload.
Amazing.
Yang jadi masalah
Okay,
dapat
so
apa enggak nih?
next up we have another
PR.
old friend to introduce. She's now able to
Harus
join the
nyobain,
traveler's
aku bingung
party
sama
with her
Bang Baju, gue
trusty
juga bingung nih.
companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte. Yay!
Kayak Elan sama Kokomi digabung jadi satu
So
karakter.
cute. We've known Charlotte for a while now. The traveler
gimana
met
tuh
her
ya?
during the Summoner Summit event, which took them
Ah,
on an
gacha sih.
adventure all over
Kalau
Tibet.
masalah dipakainya
Yes,
mah nanti
that's
aja
right.
urusan belakangan ya.
Charlotte's hard-hitting
Yang penting
spirit and
gacha dulu,
determination
bos.
to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about
Aduh,
Ridesley?
ini gue malas
She didn't
bacot-bacotnya
end up
dah.
getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh?
Mana sih, nah, mau begini aja loh. Loh,
You'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
di F ku belum siap gacha. Pokolor baru 35. Nah, kan nanti ada lagi Bang Baju. Ada bansos, terus ada yang lain-lain, ada event.
Say cheese! Breaking
Nolak banget
news!
sih. Foto geser-geser nggak tuh? Astaga.
Whoa.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
really moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's
Your
just what
credible
you'd
source
expect
of the
a reporter for the
unbelievable truth.
Even her combat
Gile.
skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
makes
then
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's
Sama pakai bumbu, enak ini.
always on the move.
News on the march. Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter
Genshin
to other
ngapain
areas
dimainin?
of her life. And that
Mending
includes
HSR,
combat.
mending Genshin
With
lah.
her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite,
Kalau
she
dari
captures
ini ya,
enemies from all angles, unleashing
permainan
attacks
mending
while
Genshin lah.
discovering and
HSR mah bosan,
exposing
Rel.
their weaknesses.
Tinggal nunggu
Honestly,
apa namanya
I
karakter
would
baru,
expect
terus
nothing
event-event
less
doang,
from one
nggak
of
bisa
Fontaine's
ngapa-ngapain
most
lagi.
famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
Kan gue nggak pernah gacha low
Okay,
PT
here's
soalnya
some
Bang,
cool
minimal
stuff.
81. Ya kalian
Charlotte's
sekarang Bang
elemental
Baju
skill
low PT.
applies snappy silhouette to
Nggak
opponents
mungkin itu
caught
lagi,
in the
nggak mungkin
viewfinder
jelek
camera.
terus lagi.
During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage. Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens
Nah,
these
itu tuh.
effects and
Ah.
applies focused impressions
Enggak Rel,
to
yang ini
opponents
kayaknya
instead.
hoki deh
Now
loh.
her elemental burst
Mulai
creates
hoki nih
a
sekarang
news
nih.
flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is
padahal
an expert at
hati-hatinya nggak
adapting her
hilang-hilang.
methods to match the needs of
Sama
her
sih Bang
target.
Baju, gue di
When paired
HSR
with
juga belum
Fontaine
hilang-hilang.
characters, Charlotte
Sama
receives a
sebenarnya.
healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus. Now that is not all. There is more.
Ini sih kayaknya
During
gue build aja deh,
4.2
daripada nggak ada
special
yang
event,
karakter yang bisa
travelers
di-build
can
kan.
complete
Jadi
a
kita
quest
build
to
aja nih
receive a
Charlotte.
special gadget called the zoom lens. When Charlotte activates the zoom
Makanya pakai
lens,
strip,
it will
buset,
trigger her
pakai strip.
passive talent called First
Hoki di
Person
Genshin bagi gue itu
Oh my
mitos ya.
When you
Elah
hold
dulu
her
hoki Rel,
elemental
baru
skill,
gak hoki
the
terakhir
gadget will cause you to
doang.
enter photo mode instead.
That is so cool.
Yup.
That is super rad.
Script Hannif
and,
7777.
I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come
Halo
out.
Rio, hadir Bang, baru
Oh, yeah.
jemput
We are
HP dari
going to
counter.
provide more
Wih, udah
information
bener
about the zoom
kah?
lens and how to use it during the event
Gimana,
overview
gimana?
portion.
Aman semuanya
So,
handphonenya.
Farina and Charlotte will both be featured
Waduh,
in
fase
version
1.
4.2 event,
Baizu, easy
which
skip.
is
Ooh.
In the first half of
Oke.
version 4.2,
Charlotte Furina nih
we'll have
target gue.
event wishes showcasing Furina and Baiju.
Maju
During
semaju-majunya
this
nggak
time,
ngaruh.
Charlotte
Cobain
will
ya
also
sekarang,
receive
cobain.
a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
By the way, aku juga nggak sembuh sih bang dari sakit
A
hati di
new
HSR. Lu mah
5-star
bukan sakit
sword,
hati lagi, udah
Splendor of Tranquil
dibuang
Waters,
jauh-jauh bang
will
Baijo.
be featured in the
Kalau gue
weapon
mah sakit
event
hati masih
banner.
main bang.
Huge sword.
Splendor of Tranquil Waters. Waduh,
And in
ini
the
harus
second
gacha
half
ini.
of version 4.2,
Waduh,
we'll
fase
have
2-nya easy
reruns
skip.
for Sino and Ayato.
Easy
Okay,
skip
Let's
fase
take a look at
2-nya.
what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary.
Fase
It
1.
looks like she's
Bukan
investigating
main.
something. Oh, there's even a report attached.
Fase
Tell us what
2-nya
it
easy
says.
skip, berarti lu
Okay,
bisa
well,
all out
it
di
says,
fase 1.
Strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of Fontaine's waters. Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Devouring
it's
Narwhal.
here already?
Oh.
Buset, gede amat ini.
Well. It looks like it's in a sea
Lebih
of
gede
pink
daripada
and blue stars. That's so pretty.
Oh,
Pausnya
I remember
Child
this
ya?
well. I recognize this well.
Wait, yeah. Isn't
Ini kayak
this
naga
the whale
terbang-
that the
naga
traveler
terbang
saw
itu, tapi
in Child's vision at the
bentuknya
end
ikan.
of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the
Fase 2
primordial
Edge
sea,
skip, iya
this
setuju gue.
otherworldly creature has at long last broken
Buset,
the seal and
gedenya.
descended upon Fontaine.
Gila.
Ooh, it's real big. It
Dapat
feels
primordial-
like it might even burst right through the
Primordial
screen.
Jet ntar
Oh, I hope not.
Natlan kapan
This
rilis?
feeling,
Buset,
that
Natlan,
this
Rio.
isn't the type of opponent that we can just
Belum
brute
lah.
force our way through. You know?
Tapi nggak tahu deh, abis Fontaine kita harusnya ke Natlan
In
ya.
the first phase, it will use
Harusnya.
its
Tapi
gigantic
nggak tahu
size
apakah
to
langsung
target
Natlan
the
atau kemana
traveler
dulu
with
kan.
massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
yeah.
What's that for?
Okay.
What's that?
Since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The
Ah,
creature
malam
just
Krishna.
freed itself
Halo,
from
Krishna.
captivity and is brimming with
Aku malah
anger.
pengen koleksi weapon
So,
langit, Rel.
if you
Nah,
can
kan.
find a way to capitalize on
Mantep
that
kan?
anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Tadi gue bilang dulu, weapon langit itu bagus
okay.
lagi. Waduh.
Wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it
Uh-oh.
even possible
Wah,
to
ini mah-
survive something like that?
Oh, gila, ini
guess here
PR
it
nih
is.
ngelawan ini.
Ooh.
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with
Ini
all
kayak
of
si
this.
ini.
Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale.
Kayak siapa sih?
Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Satrianya
Ooh, yeah.
si
All
alam lain
truths
itu yang
will
Inkanomia.
be revealed in
User HP
version
makin nangis di Genshin. Emang kenapa ya, Krishna? Emang namanya gede banget ya? Yang sekarang
Oh
kira-kira.
man, this boss looks really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem.
Mati lagi.
Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are
Gue
struggling
tinggal
to defeat
penyimpanan
them
kuat
during
apa
the main
enggak?
quest.
Kuat.
Hopefully, this provides
Gede
a
kan?
smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Tatang Pro Max.
I love that. Now we don't need to worry about getting
User
stuck while
potato
trying
goreng.
to advance the main story.
Nangis.
Totally.
Emang segede apa sih update-nya yang ini?
Hey, that was a
Ini
lot of
ngomongin storage
information,
kan?
wasn't it?
Potato
Can we
tuh
take
storage
a
maksudnya
short
kan?
little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
let's do it.
Kode ada di situ ya. Gue skip aja nih biar cepet ya nggak?
Goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine.
Nia's forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Hmm.
And
Wow.
that's right behind the opera house.
What a cool place!
Mhm.
Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't
Make
secrets.
light,
Oh,
fancy
yeah.
forest.
Definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins
Storage
around
ya, storage kan?
Lhoo.
Emang segede
As
apa
you
sih?
can
Paling
see,
kayaknya sama kayak
strong
kemarin, ini
windstorm has
nambah map
gathered
doang
around
kan?
the vortex rising from the middle of the lake.
Bukan soal
It's
storage
almost like
tapi
it's preventing
rendernya.
certain things from getting closer
Ya kan
and
handphone
forcibly
lu udah
pushing
baru Bang
other things
Paijo.
away.
Harusnya mah aman lah handphone lu ya nggak?
And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
Ini kayak di
why
mana
they
ya?
call it the
Kayak di
foggy
Sumeru ya?
forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
the water doesn't
Yang
look
speknya pas-pasan
quite
nangis, harusnya
right.
ganti.
Like it's cloudy or
Ganti udah,
something.
minimal
Do you see that?
pokok
Yeah.
pokok F5 ya.
Exactly. It seems like Verena also realized something was off.
Ya nggak
Looks
sih,
like she
pokok
headed
F5 nggak
underwater to
sih?
investigate. What did she find? A number of contaminated
Mau Genshin 100 giga di HP juga tetep gue maki.
Speaking of,
Tapi
there
udah
are
mainin nggak?
always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this
Waduh, apaan
update,
tuh?
we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination
Wah,
clots
elah,
and contamination
explore
cores
lagi,
from the bacterial
aneh-aneh.
mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects.
Apa
But
itu?
we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region,
Arrhenius
be sure to
Forest.
check out the version 4.2 world quest called The
Gue
Wild
masalah
Berry
rendering
of
masih aman,
Arrhenius.
tapi penyimpanan
Give you a hint.
nangis tuh HP.
Melazines
Kurangin
are
yang
involved.
punya lo, Rio. Foto-foto, selfie-selfie lo itu, terus video-video lo pindahin ke cloud semua.
To the south of
Pokok
Arrhenius
F5
Forest,
seharga
you'll
motor beat
find
bekas
the
bang,
Mort.
bukannya 3 jutaan ya?
There, a singular tower stands tall above an
Emang berapa
island in the
pokok
middle
F5?
of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Mending HSR, aduh. HSR nanti
Actually, it
perlu
looks
ditonton
like
gak
that's
sih
the very
update-nya?
next stop on Farina's
menarik
itinerary.
ya?
So let's go
Ini
check it
kenapa
out.
turun begini nih?
Okay, I bet
Dari
a
720.
bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine.
Minimal GT 10
I'm so
Pro.
excited that we
buset.
finally get to check it
Kok
out.
nggak pernah selfie?
Yes,
Kirain.
same.
Banyak kan foto
Yeah,
selfie-nya
in
gitu.
version 4.2,
Kayak gitu-gitu
the
pindahin ke
sealed
cloud.
ruined tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its
HSR banyak
perimeter,
bansos,
the
jelas,
tower
Krisna.
and its long buried
Kalau
secrets
HSR
will be
wajib dia pakai
unveiled
bansos,
to
kalau nggak
us.
mau ditinggal
Oh,
player.
amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Solusinya main satu akun,
I
storage
want
lega. Emang
answers.
mau main berapa
I
akun?
also we all want answers. I also
Satu
heard
aja
this
akun mah.
quest has something
Sisanya
to do
jual
with
aja
the
kalau masih ada yang
primordial
double-double.
sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient
Devnya nggak
story
pelit,
behind
Dev kan
it all.
sama bang.
That
Apalagi gue
is
disayang
very right.
HSR,
New
udah maju
stories are
dikit.
always unfolding in Fontaine,
itu-
whether above water or below.
Tapi masih masuk
This is
akal
not
sih rel
limited to
gue
the
kalau
two
di
new regions in
HSR
this
ya.
update. The prophesied
Banyak
earthquake
bansos,
woke up
terus
new life forms
misalnya
in other places
banyak akun
where
yang
destinies
dihokiin
were
gitu.
set.
Wajar sih.
Oh, destinies!
Destinies in certain underwater
Soalnya kalau
cave,
nggak
new
ditinggal
life
sama
form is
playernya.
waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers
Ya
and
kali game
transformation
catur
while
pelit
in combat.
bansos.
So don't
Yang
let
auto
your
ditinggal
guard
sama
down,
playernya. Nah
travelers.
itu.
Yes. And some
Itu.
places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers can
Arknight super
also
pelit,
look forward to
rame.
the climax of the Narcissan Croy's adventure quest line that was
Rame tuh
introduced
gimana
over
nih
the
maksudnya
last
nih?
2 versions.
Rame yang main ya.
And there might
Tapi
even
profitable
be an
nggak dia?
unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What?
Ooh.
Apakah ramenya serame Genshin
wait
dan
to see
HSR
what it
itu
is.
jumlah playernya Krisna?
Same.
All right, there's a lot
Tapi
to
ketika gue
discover
main
in the new
Genshin
areas of the
belum,
map.
itu
But
lagi apes
Farina's
aja lu.
itinerary doesn't
Lagi
stop
nggak
there.
banyak gacha soalnya.
Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Farina is
Wow.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Event di Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Whoop, whoop. All right. The
Nggak tahu kalau
Fontaine
Arknight
Fishing
soalnya aku
Association
kagak
has
main. Itu
recently posted a
itu
commission
yang main
to
si Krisna.
investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius Island.
Ooh, another
Waduh, apa lagi nih?
investigation.
I know.
Oh, and Fremine
Oh, dapat
seems to
doi
be
tuh.
involved.
Dapat
That
Fremine.
little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But
180% lebih rame dari TOF. Kalau TOF
Actually, its
marah.
name is Thelxie. The name comes from a
Tuh,
Fontanian
gamenya
fairy
flop
tale that
banget.
describes a
Kalau
terrifying
TOF
creature
jangan
that lives
dibandingin dong.
underwater. Adults would use the story to keep
Sedih
children
kalau
away from the
dibandingin.
shore. As the story goes,
Kalau Genshin
children
sama
who
HSR sama
play by
kelasnya
the
beda.
water
Nah
are
itu,
food for
makanya jangan
Thelxie
dibandingin
to
sama
devour.
TOF.
Ooh, yeah, for real. Well,
Rio,
children
ketika
must
gue
be
gacha
pretty
karakter
afraid of
B5
that
nggak dapet
creature.
I
itu
know, right?
70. 10 lagi
It does
dapet
seem
itu.
a little unusual for
Paling
Fremine to
banyak.
give this little penguin a name like that. There must
10
be
lagi
some
dapet.
other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with
Di
this
situlah gue
clockwork
pengen CGI.
penguin?
Waduh.
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little
Rel,
clockwork
kalau
penguin.
bandingin jangan sama
There will
TOF,
be a
jahat
total
banget
of
kamu.
3
Iya,
main
itu gila
stages
lu
to the
Rel.
event.
Lu
As
kayak
for the
bandingin
first
apa ya?
stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its
kayak gitu
circuits
ya.
and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our
Apa ya?
journey.
Kayak bandingin apa
I
itu
love
ya?
that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend
Kayak
with weapons and equipment.
bandingin
Which brings us to the second
apa
stage of
kalau
the
itu
event,
begitu ya?
using an echoing conch to search underwater
Ngomong-ngomong
and find
takut
the items that we need for the
ada fandomnya nggak sih TOF? Masih ada nggak sih
And,
fandomnya?
you know, what happens if we run into
HSR
certain speed
Genshin
bumps on our adventure?
multiplatform.
You know, like monsters,
TOF emang enggak ya?
puzzles,
TOF
and
bisa di handphone
all
juga
that
kan ya?
jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Waifu siapa?
Exactly.
Waifu gue
In
Premine.
the third stage
Salah,
of the
coy.
event, the clockwork
Salah lihat
penguin
tuh.
will help us
Tepu,
defeat
tepu.
monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers
TOF
will
mah
just
jangan
have to find
dibandingin
out for
bang.
themselves.
Aduh.
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is...
Kayaknya di sini
Oh,
fandom
the
TOF
cute
cuma
little
satu. Oh nggak apa-apa ya
fungi
berarti ya.
are back.
Cool.
Di Discord masih ada
Ania, a
TOF
friend
ya?
we met in
Fandomnya ya?
Sumeru, has arrived in
hebat.
Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic
Kalau
Fiesta.
bandingin
Oh,
TOF sama
And speaking of
HSR sama
fun,
Genshin tuh kayak lo
guys,
bandingin apa ya yang
I
tepat
think
ya
I
pemilihan
recognize some
katanya ya.
familiar faces. Bongo head, it's time to
Nggak tega sih gua
shine.
ngomongnya.
Yay!
Gue tadinya mau
Travelers may
ini
notice some
mau
differences
ngebandingin
in
game
this
PS1
update's
sama
Fungi
PS5
event.
gitu.
Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we
Wah,
led
cantik
the Lil
banget.
Fungi in battle
Buat
against
tangin dong.
Mechanici.
Gue
This
nggak
time,
tahu tadinya
we'll
gue kira
have the
cewek coy.
opportunity to challenge a whole
Asli nih,
host of
mihoyo
powerful
nih.
monsters.
Kalau bikin
Awesome.
karakter makin kesini
Travelers
makin
will be able
kesono
to command
soalnya.
a variety of fungi,
Ya Allah, main
adjusting
jamur
their
lagi,
movement to
main
target
Pokemon
different
lagi
enemies.
kita.
And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Yeah!
Kayaknya bukan gue doang dah yang
Travelers will
ketipu waktu
hopefully
itu.
enjoy playing with
Ada
the
lagi loh yang
fungi
ketipu.
more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually, I have a little note here to pass along
Yakin
from our
gue bukan gue
developer
doang yang
friends.
ketipu.
It's the note someone folding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the
Lo doang
overall game.
kayaknya punya
Thanks, devs.
imunitas sama fanboy. Tadinya ada loh, bukan gue doang. Gue ingat, bukan gue doang. Bang Paijo kalau nggak salah deh. Bukan begitu Bang Paijo.
Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log. I'm more
Paijo
than
juga
ready to
ketepu kalau
fight
nggak
some
salah.
adversaries. Let me at 'em.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting.
Masalahnya itu di
A
pose
researcher
bannernya
obsessed
Rel
with
yang bikin
graph
gak paham kalau
adversarial
Sinki masih bisa
technology
ditebak
has made
tuh.
great contributions
Kan
to the
benar.
study of
Bang
counter-criminal
Paijo juga
image
salah coy
recognition.
Rel tuh.
She believes that her research can help her achieve great
Krisna
success.
kebal sama trap di
But
anime banyak ya.
scholarly
Mungkin ya kalau
responsibilities make it difficult
lo
for her
udah
to
sering
collect the
nonton
field
anime
samples
udah
she
ketebak,
needs.
udah bisa itu ya, udah bisa lebih
I'm
sensitif.
guessing this is
Lah
where the
gua kan kagak
traveler
tahu
comes
ya.
in.
Okay, you're not
Orang
wrong.
karakternya kayak
But
cewek, gue
Pauline's
bilang
request
cewek.
is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different
Tahu
sample
nih.
types that match the characteristic that's given on
Nggak
each
tahu
day.
nih, nggak
Sounds
tahu
simple
nih.
enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the adventure archive.
Aduh.
At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a
Eventnya
special
Genshin
gift
makin
from
kesini makin
Pauline.
kesono Genshin.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we
Astaga,
mentioned
cowoknya.
during Charlotte's character
Ya
introduction.
lu udah sering nonton anime
how
Rel
fun.
sama Krisna
To use
tuh,
it,
jadi
just
lu
equip
udah
the
bisa
camera and
ngebedain.
activate the
Kalau
zoom
lu kan
lens in your
kagak.
inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to
Itu
all
kalau-
cameras obtained in the game up to this point.
Kalau
When
dibilang
equipped
cewek
with
juga
other
kayak
characters,
cewek
the
itu
zoom
coy.
lens won't be able
Bener
to be
dah.
used in combat, but if you
Cuma
switch
ini
to
aja
Charlotte
si
and hold your
Mihoyo nih
elemental
makin
skill,
kesini makin kesono
you'll be
bikin
able to
karakter.
snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Ooh.
Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Belajar dari Nino Koser, itu siapa lagi Nino Koser?
Oh, it seems like Farina has also learned of the existence
Dungeon
of a
Realm
domain
of Water.
shrouded in mist.
Banyak amat eventnya.
Travelers who master the ley line features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters
Buah
and
Huldi
taking
dari
advantage of
Samarinda,
the
anjir,
buffs
buah
brought
Huldi
about by
gitu.
the ley line are also great ways to come out on top.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final
Kayaknya pernah
challenge.
juga dulu nih begini nih.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start
Buah
building
Huldi
your
dari
party.
Samarinda, anjay.
Hopefully, you're all
Ini
excited
ya, apa
for the
namanya?
fabulous events that version
Crossdresser
4.2
itu
has
yang
in
lu bilang
store.
ya?
But there are still more surprises to share. Yay!
Oh,
I
let's get
know.
into them.
Well, before we get into them, let's take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Wah, udah kode ketiga aja. System optimization, nah
For reading
ini
to hear
loh.
back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up is the quick challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's
Oh,
difficult to raise new
langsung.
characters when you can't access the
Bagus,
boss drops needed to ascend a
nggak
certain
buang-buang
character.
waktu.
Totally. True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section
cakep.
of the adventure handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to
Halo,
challenge,
Jidan. Alamak,
except
kenapa,
Storm
Jidan?
Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly.
TCG
Also,
update
we're
bodo
introducing
amat
an
gua
update to
TCG setengah
Genius
setuju
Invitation
Rel, gua
TCG.
setuju.
In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added.
Nggak pernah
There
gua
will
mainin
also
lagi
be an
TCG.
Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience.
Mau ada primonya
Critical
kek,
stuff.
mau
After the
kagak
version
kek.
4.2 update, deck
Weekly
sharing
bossnya
modes
kenapa
will
tuh?
also
Jadi
be
bisa ini
available.
Jidan, bisa
Use them to show off your strongest deck or
apa
take
namanya?
inspiration from other
Diakses
travelers.
cepet,
That's cool.
bisa quick start.
Awesome. And, since the number
Jadinya
of card
langsung dari buku
combinations
itu
just
langsung
keeps
lawan lu,
increasing,
jadi nggak perlu
the number of decks
teleport
a
dulu
player
ke
can
domainnya
save has
baru
been
masuk
increased
lagi.
from
Gitu.
10 to 20.
Jadi lu bisa dari mana aja
Double.
langsung lawan gitu.
Double.
Langsung
And in
menuju
addition,
domainnya.
both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Bodoh.
Double.
Double
The,
again.
the developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Tambah malas Archon Quest, kenapa
And
jadi
in
Archon
addition
Quest,
to
Rel?
the updates made to Genius
Lah
Invocation
dari dulu bukannya
TCG,
gitu ya?
returning travelers
Bukan,
will
kalau
enjoy
dulu kan kita
ample
harus
login rewards
teleport dulu ke
and
Inazuma,
exploration guidance courtesy
ke
of the
depan
Genshin
depan
Impact
rumahnya
Project
si
team.
misalnya siapa
May
Raiden,
those returning to
di
the
depan
bat
goa
have a
itu
happy
teleport depan
reunion.
goa.
Aw, that's
Habis itu
nice.
baru masuk lagi milih mau
Plus, a
co-op
new
mau
story
mau
key
solo,
privilege has
baru milih
also
party.
been
Nah,
added
kalau
so that
sekarang
returning
lu
travelers
misalnya
can
lagi di
enjoy
Fontaine,
new
lu
story
klik
quests and
langsung
hangout
milih party
events.
gitu.
Amazing.
Jadi nggak perlu
Red
teleport
notification
dulu
dots
ke
have
depan
also been
pintu
optimized.
domainnya.
Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice. And
Ini apa
hopefully travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests
Banjir
anymore.
quest. Mantap.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update.
Habis
I
sudah
guess
nih.
that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
For me and Miss.
Oh, well, this has been so much
Udah
fun.
begitu
with
doang,
both of
nggak ada
you. I'm
bocoran
really
Natlan.
grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know,
Beneran ini
maybe
nggak ada
it'll
bocoran
have a
Natlan
nice
ya?
ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Terus maksudnya 8 November tuh. Coy, 8 November. 8 November mulainya. 8 November berarti berapa hari lagi tuh? Udah nih. Habis.
Yes.
Ya elah, nggak seru amat. Belum waktunya dibocorin bang. Ya elah, dulu aja bisa dibocorin sebenarnya. Ntar gue redeem code dulu ya. Kan hari ini kita nggak bermain game nih, asik. 5 hari lagi berarti hari Rabu depan ya. Alhamdulillah, cepet tuh berarti Bang Paijo. Langsung deh. Oiya lab dulu. Bentar lagi Jidan, berarti dia pakai tanggal yang minggu lalu itu. Ntar gue redeem code dulu, Genshin kode, Genshin redeem. Select server. Oh, salah password saya. Berarti iya betul, harusnya udah pra-unduh di hari Senin. Pre-download tuh. Halo Fumiko. Selamat malam, bentar ya. Gua ini dulu redeem code dulu. 1 2 3. Ini gimana sih? 3. Successful. Mantap. Kalau yang itu bagus nggak? Yang Honkai Star Rail? Star Rail apa namanya? Update live stream. Ntar gue lihat Star Rail dulu nih. Lah kok kagak ada di sini? Star Rail di mana itunya ya? Oh ini ada. Sino phase 2 emang masih ada yang pengen Sino? Star Rail bos. Kalian ditonton kita. Lama juga ini. Nah. All in semesta gas kan, gas.
The finest hand-picked, well-tied spring.
Baru sadar November, buset anak sekolahan agak tahu tanggal.
Bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health.
Pek tidur 12 cepet gila.
The drink of diviners.
Gue pengen weaponnya doang. Weaponnya siapa?
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds. The effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live. Madame Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase.
Bodoh.
Drilla?
Oh alah. Weaponnya Ayato. Waduh.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Ini siapa? Di loop.
The beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it! What's up, guys? For the haunted place in the lhoo, follow and share.
Itu siapa coy tadi coy?
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
Bus.
Captain Huohua. Should we
Gile.
start the ghost talk now?
Captain? You can just call me Huohua.
Waduh, siapa nih? Oh ini huo-huo nih, mana bilang huo-huo ya? Bapaknya Dilo, emang iya.
Humans means nothing to me. We play by our own set of rules.
Yah, dia lah. Indra kancil, sosok merem lo. Mati lo ntar. Krishna, huo bagus tapi B4 rate apa jelek. Tapi katanya easy skip. Kalau easy skip sih gue skip aja. Ngapain juga.
Creepy enough in the day.
Langsung
When the
aja.
sun goes down,
Anjay nomor
things
satu,
get up.
hater nomor satu. Iya ngapain sih masih ikut-ikutan aja?
Garden is layered
Heran
and
gua.
deceptive, and it's easy to lose your
Ini planet
bearings.
baru bukan ceritanya?
Since the Heliobi moved
Enggak ya?
in,
Bukan planet baru ya?
it's probably the most dangerous place on the lhoo. Heliobi are experts when it comes to possession, and even the most experienced Wraith
Kayak Jepang
Wardens
nih
and
jadinya.
Arumaton Spectral Envoys
Gua
can
skip kalau
become
punya
their
Luocha atau
victims.
Pushwan.
When you
Cuma
can't
satu
tell
gua.
your friend from your
Mau
enemy,
Luocha doang.
things tend to
Tapi
go
tenang,
south
gue nanti mau ngambil
fast.
Gepard. Harusnya udah
If
bisa
all that
skip sih.
wasn't enough, they say that Mara-stricken members of the Ten Lords Commission also wander the garden. A word of advice? Keep your wits about you.
Sounds like great streaming material to me.
Trailblaze
I bet I can
continuance
become the
available.
CNJO's #1 streamer in no time.
Funny you should mention. To most people, Fixtral Garden was always a strange and desolate place that rarely got much attention. But now that stories are beginning to circulate, the
Bacot.
situation has changed. Recently, the Cienjo's
Nah, ini aja
online
langsung
forums have been filling up with posts describing super
Kayak Yanfei ya, huo nih. Tapi Yanfei ada hutau-hutaunya, ada setan-setannya ya. Buset, dikepret. Nyerangnya dikepret, buset. Dikepret bendera.
Huohua is a wind-type character following the path
Angin.
of abundance and a trainee judge of the Ten Lords Commission.
Wait, is her tail on fire? Those are the spookiest looking flames I've ever seen.
Yeah, does being on fire help with ghost hunting?
What are you two whispering
Keburuan
about?
hantu.
Nothing. Just beginning to doubt her credentials.
How did this little girl become a judge in the first place?
Good question. Huohua is essentially
Huohua,
a
bacanya
magnet for
Huohua.
evil. Something that comes in super handy for the Ten Lords Commission. They couldn't believe their luck.
Sounds qualified.
Of course. Talent comes in all shapes and sizes. The key is to bring the best
Huohua.
out of everyone. Still, to her, Huohua's unique skill set isn't exactly a blessing. People say she has the worst luck on the Cienjo.
Alhamdulillah.
Always running into ghosts, tripping over thin air. You know the deal.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my Guilins
Rambutnya
had
malah
the same
kayak Yae malah ya,
problem.
bukan si
Lucky
Yanfei
for
ya, malah
her,
kayak Yae ya.
one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, I only told you half
Kayak
the story.
gitu Bang Paijo,
Bad
huo.
luck, evil attraction, call it what you like.
Kalau hua tuh kayak bahasa Arab dong, artinya itu juga.
Oh?
Artinya
When
itu
Huohua was a
juga,
little
hua.
younger, her tail was possessed by a monstrous long-life species. Any guesses?
Bacot
Yeah,
lagi ya.
it was a heliobus. That very same day, the Ten
Nah. Iyalah pakai loading.
in a few years in the company of a heliobus, she's had to develop her own
What?
tricks for banishing evil. Huohua's basic attack, Banner
Dikempret nih.
Stormcaller, can deal wind damage to a single target.
Nah ya gitu bener Bang Paijo.
Kind of looks like her tail is the one making the
Widih Bu
decisions.
Sipa lengkap bener.
When using
Makasih
her
Bu Sipa.
skill, talisman protection, Hoo bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally.
Numpang pin ya Bu Sipa.
Are you sure she's
Makasih.
not trying to surrender?
Hoo's ultimate.
Sukros kalau join Wang Seng funeral. Oh iya benar juga ya, mirip Sukros ya. Tapi nggak pakai kacamata aja ini.
So that's what a heliobus looks like.
No.
Buset, itu nge-heal sekaligus ngisi energi.
To seal it away.
When under the influence of her tail, Hoo has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives sacrifice life. Sacrifice life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh? This ghost hunting squad's gonna kick butt.
That's not all. Hoo's technique.
Mod pengangguran itu adalah aku. Emang kudu ngapain Bang Paijo? Emang mod kudu ngapain coy? Di tempat gue mah kayaknya masih nggak terlalu banyak sibukan sih.
Nice moves, Hoo.
Makanya OP Bang, bayi lu plus tinggian. Waduh. Jadi ambil apa enggak nih gue ya? Jadi ini lagi nih. Jadi galau lagi nih coy. Kan Bang Paijo bos, buset nih bos. Didan, Pop Ice rasa permain karet selalu setia di hati. Apalagi ada tambahan topping meses sama yang bulat-bulat kecil warna-warni. Bulat-bulat kecil warna-warni itu apa? Selasih ya? Ini siapa nih? Nggak tuh? Halo Bang Exler. Tapi kalau HSR sih kayaknya gue gacha-gacha aja sih. Dapat nggak dapat mau urusan ntar.
Hanya.
Buset itu begitu bajunya, Bang. Pegel banget itu.
I saw her on the Return to Darkness Lycone.
Correctamundo. Rumor has it, she's one of two sisters
dedicated
to the
biasa-biasanya
work
loh
of
begini.
the Ten Lords. She's responsible for
Mod itu
predicting
minimal
karmic
nge-mute
offenses
simak.
and
Ada orang yang
recording
langsung.
corresponding judgments. Or to be more precise,
Sprinkle.
Hanya reads the karmic
Oh itu yang
sins
itu
of
ya.
criminals.
Apa yang bulat-bulat itu sprinkle, bukan selasi ya Bu Sipa ya. By the way, aku boleh balas dendam nggak? Apaan tuh? Bang Paijo. Balas dendam ke siapa lu? Kendor bajunya. Bukan bajunya yang kendor Bang. Yang ditadahin nih. Tumben-tumbenan nih Mihoyo nih. Biasanya nggak lolos sensor begini-begini nih.
Cool. Sounds like our ghost hunting squad just
Ngantuk
found
bet
its
lagi
guiding
mukanya
light.
tuh.
No
Komuknya ngantuk.
offense, Hoo, but those sound like credentials.
Hey, enough with the bullying. But speaking of credentials, it's time to see what Hanya can do
Physical
on the
harmony.
battlefield. During her basic attack,
Apa sih aku tidak melihat, masa nggak lihat Bu Sipa? Itu loh bajunya begitu.
She really lives by the pen is mightier than the sword, huh?
Itu kendor aja.
I'll get my coat.
In addition to dealing physical
Ya
damage to a
ampun.
single target,
Sengaja banget dah. Jurusnya digitu-gituin anjir. Digeol-geolin gitu. Ya ampun.
Pretty much.
Game apa ini? Boleh jokes. Mana bisa di Genshin begitu? Nah itu. Kelebihan beban aduh. Bawaannya berat, nah rumahnya jauh. Rio sekarang HSR, yoi kan dua-duanya update hari ini tuh, update hari ini, live stream hari ini, Rio. Nanti Genshin udah. Genshin kesimpulannya, kalau buat gua gacha Furina abis itu skip. Honkai Impact 3 bisa lebih dari itu, Rel. Tapi ini baru loh Bang Paijo, Honkai kan game lama ya. Ini game baru loh. Jak mereka yang sensor-sensor di Rosaria, di Genshin tuh kan disopanin, si Jen disopanin. Lah sekarang keluar begini. Hanya buat Daniel bagus. Apa tuh ini?
Grand Duke incinerated to ashes.
Bu Sipa, baru aku perhatikan. Nah, gimana Bu Sipa? Gimana coba tanggapannya Bu Sipa? Pasti sih si Hanya ini pasti masuk thumbnail Bang Hanif sih. Siap-siap lu bikin thumbnail Hanya.
Where are all the ghost stories?
Bisa ditoel-toel pula. Nggak usah ditoel-toel itu. Kalau lu normal attack aja tadi udah ketoel.
That kind of thing.
I think you're thinking of a
Di Nike gel-gelnya nggak adalah, ya itu mah beda ya. Itu memang jualannya itu bang. Udah pernah Honkai Impact 3 tersesat gue entah kemana. Gue ngeliat orang main aja, ngeliat Bang Hannif mainnya puyeng gue.
Sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands? Do you long for rapturous applause?
Iya anjir, yang megang senjatanya tangan, yang recoil di mana?
And a sense of pride. Do we have an
Masih main
opportunity for
Nike sekarang.
The Boulder
Lemes
Town
dah tuh,
Martial
lagi
Exhibition
tipes main
is
Nike.
now open for registration. Put yourself to the test by challenging
Pantesan
the
gue baru
best.
paham dari
This
tadi banyak
event will once
bahasanya.
again be hosted by
Dari tadi tuh
Business
maksudnya di
Alliance.
gua apa di Bang Hannif juga bahasanya.
Made for the champions. In order to bring our audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting a simultaneous
Gue juga
exhibition
kaget tadi gue begitu ya.
to appreciate the depth of chivalry. Yes, it is I, your beloved avian servant. Welcome to Interastral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty. In today's program,
Legends
we will be
of Cosmic
introducing
Beauty.
a new
Sini
friend
tuh.
of the universe.
Itu laki.
How's my favorite audience
Kedap-kedip
doing?
lagi matanya, aduh.
Great to see you. We've hardly
Wah,
been gone,
bener
and
nih game
Albert
nih.
here's already had another word.
Makin kesini makin kesono nih game ini nih.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo. But we're about to be
Laki
discussing
gua
a night of
tadi itu
impeccable
barusan pada
elegance.
ngomongin hanya. Nah iya,
It's time to get fancy.
itu yang diomongin, berarti
Without
siap-siap aja.
further ado,
Bu Sifa
allow me to
bikin
introduce
thumbnailnya
a member
langsung
of the
hanya.
Knights of Beauty.
Hanya doang. Biasanya kan 3 orang tuh karakternya. Bu Sifa lu bikin hanya doang, tapi gede gambarnya. Waduh, good moment nih. Lu lihat aja tadi apaan begitu. Apa ya coba nih? Taksi udah bertopeng. Ini kayak bajunya sih kayak sensei ya, keren ya.
Argenti is a physical
Oh,
type
ini yang namanya
character following the path of
Argenti.
erudition. As a devoted
Baik.
admirer of a drill of the beauty, Argenti spends
Skip
his
sih
life
gua kayaknya.
roaming the universe and extolling their name.
Erudition lagi.
So the simulated universe occurrences Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and
Ini mah
Knights of Beauty
erudition
to the rescue.
banyakan ini, kalau orang
They're
Sunda
obviously
bilangnya
related to the
loga, ini
knights,
loba
right?
gaya, kebanyakan
Running
gaya
into the
kalau
Knights of
erudition mah.
Beauty while testing the
Sama
simulated
kayak
universe
satu
is
lagi juga
always
jenderal,
pleasant.
jenderal banyakan
Those
gaya
guys are a
doang.
lifeline in a tight spot, especially when I
Merinding
can't
aku,
get
Bang.
enough path resonance.
Treating people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of principle, and offering sincere praise to all
Udah
things in the
kedap-kedip
universe.
erudition.
Such is the code of conduct that Argenti lives
Klub
by.
Argentina pindah ke
In the
HSR.
simulated universe, not every
Trauma
helping
erudition,
hand
wah
is
udah sih.
benevolent.
Selama masih
We're
gitu-gitu
provided
aja
by the
nggak ada
Beyond
buff
question.
apa gitu.
May the names
Di
of
buff
Argenti and the beauty
balance-nya
be
erudition sih
blessed for all eternity.
suram.
Speaking of which, Albert, what was that planar fissure and
Bang
garden
Paijo
of
kalau dapat
Tiny
ginian bisa
commercial
pensi
all about?
abadi.
Well, Argenti
Iya
magnanimously
juga.
answered our call.
Orang dapat
Agreed to
blade
appear in
aja
our
yang
commercial
bagus aja jadi
as a
pensi.
corporate ambassador. Oh,
Yang
and I
bagus
nearly
sama
forgot
Cinca,
our end of the
Cinca.
bargain.
Gak tau, gue gak pernah nge-build, katanya sih bagus sih kalau gacanya hoki. Argenti kenapa dia pegang bunga mawar sih? Geli kan lu? Lu aja cewek yang ngeliatnya
What did
geli
you
kan?
get yourself into now?
Gue sih geli dah. Mana tadi backgroundnya kedip-kedip gitu
okay.
lagi sambil digigit-gigit bunga mawarnya geli.
But I still don't really understand the
Baju
concept
kayak
of the
sensei ya,
beauty.
keren-keren.
Allow me to explain.
Gigit bunga
The
lagi,
driller's
ambil
beauty
kedap-kedip.
permeates
Aduh.
everything. Take Argenti for example. From his daily armor cleaning routine to his constant grace, all of it stems from his pursuit of the beauty. Elegance is Argenti's middle name and even manifests itself in his combat.
Mana rambutnya begitu lagi
Argenti's
kayak
basic attack,
kayak Sunsilk.
breathing fragrance, can deal physical damage to a single target. His skill, just as hereby
Ih,
blooms,
geli
can
amat
deal
ngeluarin
physical
bunga.
damage to all enemies.
Nice! Man, I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Geli banget.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique.
Ultimate
triggering
for in
different
this
effects
garden
depending
supreme
on the
beauty
amount of
bestos.
energy consumed.
Waduh,
Such is the manifold
kan
beauty of a
main.
driller. When consuming a
Kan
small
main.
amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate. For in this garden supreme beauty
Muter-muter dia.
bestows
Waduh, mawarnya
deal
gede coy.
damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes
Astaga.
merit bestowed in my garden, which deals greater damage.
Harusnya sih
It also inflicts
easy
additional
skip nih ya,
damage
kalau
on a
misalnya si
random
Argenti
target.
ini.
Huh?
masih
you can choose how much energy to
pakai
release?
balance
That's not all.
yang erudition
Our
lama
Genji's
nih,
talent.
kayak si
So
Jenderal
blind
Kancil
object
itu sih,
can
ya
allow
si
our
skip sih
Genji
ini.
to regenerate
Udah karakternya
additional
begini,
energy
erudition
and
lagi.
obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase our Genji's crit rate.
Oh, so the more
Skip.
self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or to put it another way, our Genji needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the
Duh,
number of enemies,
harusnya
the
bintang 5
faster his
hanya
energy
tuh tadi
regeneration.
tuh. Tuh
And the
bintang
stronger
7
his
udah kayak
combat.
buyar tuh si hanya.
Exactly. Stronger
bintang 5
combat,
lagi.
faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Our Genji giving erudition vibes.
Ini Argenti,
I'm
aduh.
here for it.
Our Genji's technique manifesto.
Ada SW bang, bingung mau SW atau Ruanme lah.
Set range.
Kayak nanya
Dazed
Prisma.
enemies are unable to launch attacks. Attacking a dazed enemy to enter combat not only deals damage to all enemies, but also
Gue
regenerates
kira
our
tadi
Genji's
Argenti
energy.
cewek.
Woo! Our
Gue udah
Genji is
ini
kinda
kan
handsome.
baru kemarin
I'm feeling
ketipu
a little
Freminet kan.
dazed
Gue
myself.
agak lebih
They say
awas
looks can
sih Pak.
kill. That's true. That our
Kayaknya
Genji
cewek nggak ada tuh
fans are in
megang-megang
for a
mawar begitu
fatal
tuh.
surprise in version 1.5. In Night of Universal Hallucinations, Trailblazers will encounter our Genji en route to a washed
Namanya Argenti lagi.
Wait a second. A wash a what now? I shower every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer.
Gue cuma lihat
Have you
rambutnya
never
doang.
asked yourself how the
Rambut sih
Astral
boleh kayak
Express
Himeko ya.
stays so clean and shiny?
Tahu nih laki.
Because Pom-Pom's always cleaning up after us?
It's
Nah, mendingan
because
hanya
the
aja udah paling
train
bener, hanya.
stops at Wastopias along its journey.
Mabok
Wastopias
tuh hanya.
specialize in cleaning interstellar craft. There are all kinds of fast-acting, lemon-scented, antibacterial... We're getting off topic! All you need to know is that the encounter with our Genji is one of excitement and wonder.
Daripada Argenti mending bikin Himeko Limited. Nah itu Himeko Super saya ya setuju gue.
I don't get it. Why are we always either in a fight or on the way to one?
A fight, you
Ini
say?
jadi belum ada planet baru ya?
Far too poor a term. What you meant to say was a chivalrous
Oh,
display
paling enggak beliau
of
tidak pamer
gentlemanly
getek. Emang pamer
fortitude.
getek siapa? Ren?
Anyway, our Genji only challenges those who he
Siapa
deeply
coy yang pamer getek coy?
Ah, you mean that the illustrious galactic baseballer's reputation doth
Bacot.
precede one?
Oh, sure. Anyway, there are Genji.
Ah, our knight in shining armor!
Meanwhile, in Contract Zero, the
Murid yang punya
familiar face
E2
of
Himeko
Silver Wolf
signature.
will be joining the war. Not to mention the 4-star
Wah, gue
character
skip sini,
Hanya,
skip sih.
who will be appearing in both
Jet
the
di skip ini.
aforementioned second phase
Dokter
character
Ratio.
event.
Waduh, yang mana tuh? Gue
long
belum
time
lihat
no
lagi
see,
Dokter Ratio.
Silverwolf. I wonder if her game accounts are doing any better.
You want to ask her the next time you see her?
You first.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light code.
1.5.
In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the
Ini
5-star
senjatanya
light
Huo-Huo.
code, Night of Fright, will be boosted.
Hadir, kenapa
While
tuh
in
sih,
the
Mak?
second phase of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone and instant
Sih,
support
gambarnya begitu anjir,
will
geli
enter the
banget.
light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone incessant rain will be
Yeah.
boosted.
All aboard!
Pengen SWE2, nah mendingan lu kerja SWE2 sih.
And here's
Prisna.
some other cool stuff. Starting from 1.5,
Yakin
within
SW
the
di
team
skip, SW itu
selection
salah
and
satu obat
character
skill isu,
acceptance
bodo
screen,
amat skip.
Every character will have brand new voice
Yang
lines.
nggak gue dapetin di awal skip HSR pokoknya. Bikin sakit hati aja Rel.
Is that Huohuo's ascension line? Ah, so cute. Wait, if a character's already fully ascended, can we still hear their line?
We got you covered. All audio lines get saved in the index. You can listen back at any time. Here's something else. In version 1.5, we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update. If
Guest book feature
Trailblazers are
update.
ever curious to check which friends have visited
Aw.
the Express, the guest book has a record and message from each visit.
Such a neat idea.
Also be receiving updates in 1.5. First up, in Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's
Nah,
like this.
gitu kek.
If things aren't going too
Dari
smooth when challenging
dari
a certain
awal harusnya
stage,
udah ada fitur ini
Trailblazers
re-challenge.
can choose to return to the Forgotten
Harus
Hall
keluar-keluar
map
dulu,
and
apalagi di
restart the
ini,
challenge.
apalagi di
When
MOC.
re-challenging, previously
PR
used
banget.
technique points are replenished. A chance to replan your main technique strategy, perhaps.
Jenderal ke
And I
skip
almost
dari
forgot to
serial langsung ke
mention,
SW.
stopping and
Bagus
restarting a
Krisna, itu
challenge in the second
keputusan
half
yang
of a
sangat
stage
bijak.
doesn't mean you have to
Bijaksana,
redo
bijak
the
sini,
first
bijaksono
half.
pokoknya kalau nge-skip jenderal
That
tuh.
is a relief.
And when entering the
Jelas.
Forgotten Hall, your combat lineup for each stage is now remembered, regardless of whether you met with victory or defeat. Your previous lineup will be waiting for you on the preparation screen. No need for manual selection.
Now that's my kind of update.
Can't wait for Trailblazers to give it all a
Okay.
spin. The Forgotten Hall is an important system within the game. Updates will continue to be rolled out, so stay.
Wih, pakai loading.
0.5 special program.
Oh, is it that
Nggak
time
ngaruh,
already?
game baik ini
I was
LC
just getting
bannernya
started.
dipisah apa
Be
itu
my
2/2.
guest, Trailblazer. This
Ya,
hour's ready to
kalau
fly.
dibikin 2/2 juga dibilangin.
Aren't you forgetting
Kalau dia
something,
nggak bayar
Albert?
Rel, di game ini,
I'm pretty
ditinggal
sure
sama
you didn't
player
mention
masalahnya itu.
The thing.
Ini yang bikin gue jijik nih. Kedip-kedip gitu lagi yang menggigit mawar. Waduh.
Gift of Odyssey.
Tuh kan, baik lagi kan.
In version 1.5, Trailblazers can get their hands on 10
Kalau nggak
walks
begini
through
mah
the
ditinggal
check-in event.
HSR nih.
There it is.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love a check-in event. And that's not the only thing to love in version
Ini gue jadiin
1.5.
thumbnail nih lama-lama nih Legend
Anything
of
in
Cosmic
today's
Beauty nih.
IPM programs tickle your fancy, guys?
You had me at Ghost Hunting Squad. I am so ready for a spooky stream.
Sign me up.
Tuh kan
As for
bansosnya
me,
nggak
it was
nahan
all
tuh.
about those
Iya
unique
benar,
characters.
setuju gua.
Huohuo's
Tapi
tale
setuju gua langkahnya
backstory,
Mihoyo nih.
Hanya's 10 lords
Dia
expertise,
banyakin
and
bansos,
Argenti's
terus apa
mysterious
namanya
search for the
banyak-banyakin.
beauty.
Wah hadiahnya banyak lah pokoknya.
Can't wait to see them in person.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Apa coba Genshin bansos
And
aja
with that,
gacha.
Trailblazers, I bid you a peaceful onward journey.
PRL
Thank you
kalau
for
kalau
supporting
Genshin.
the IBM.
Kalau
See you in the
HSR
next one.
nggak ada gitu-gituan PR.
Trailblaze you later.
Bujet Sensei nyasar tuh kan bener. Kayak Sensei ya kan? Setuju kan kayak Sensei ya kan? Halo Mobi, Prof mukanya ganti Igun aja. Males banget aja. Ntar gua ini dulu, apa namanya? Apa namanya? Klaim dulu. Honkai, Star Rail, gift. Gift lagi. Redeem. Nggak bisa ya di luar ya? Harus masuk gamenya. Hadiah banyak, spend waktu nggak kayak Genshin. Oh bisa. Tapi hadiah banyak itu udah lumayan sih Krisna. Kalau nggak bahaya dia. Ditinggal playernya udah paling benar itu jawabannya. Makanya dia baik begitu tuh karena itu. Kita klaim-klaimin dulu. Penukaran berhasil. Set. Penukaran berhasil. Satu lagi. Set. Penukaran berhasil lagi. Nah gitu dah. Gue lagi males dah main game. Maksudnya bukan main game, buka itunya, buka Genshin sama HSR. Males banget. Nah, HSR farming bisa nah iya bener. Setuju gue Krisna. Itu udah paling bener sih menurut gue. Ditinggal kalau nggak baik-baik terus apa namanya dibikin susah, dibikin kayak Genshin gitu mah kelar. Padahal game-nya nggak banyak itu ya, nggak banyak AIUEO-nya nggak banyak, tapi potensi ditinggalnya itu gede banget. Itu. Jadi buat yang apa namanya update Genshin berarti kesimpulannya hari Rabu depan update-nya mulai rolling, berarti hari Senin besok ini udah pre-download. Kalau HSR berarti minggu depannya, iya nggak? Bener kan? HSR minggu depannya update. Wah. Aduh, pinggang gue. Pinggang kecetit itu obatnya apa sih? Ada yang pernah punya pengalaman gak sih? Pinggang kecetit jadinya kayak apa ya, low back pain gitu loh. Aduh, bisa sakitnya 150 kali pull dibilangin. Kalau si V mah nanti nunggu bannernya Dawe baru digaca tuh, banner Dawe. Ada yang punya ini gak sih, rekomendasi obat buat kecetit pinggang atau apa gitu? Nunggu game tutup, nah iya itu juga bisa tuh. Orang gue, apaan tuh orang gue? Lu Om Abi kira praktik. Harusnya gitu ya kalau ngelihat video-videonya kayaknya pain relief banget itu kiropraktor ya. Kiropraktor ya. Lu udah pernah Om Abi? Tapi gue masih agak serem deh karena kasus yang dulu tuh, inget gak lu? Yang di Semanggi yang habis apa ke kiropraktor langsung die. Tuh. Aduh, tongfang lagi, masih hari gini masih tongfang lagi. Obat untuk pinggang kecetit loh, banyak. Topas itu harusnya path elation, bukan hand elation. Oh, karena dia serangan lanjutan ya maksud lu ya? Gimana sih? Aduh, obat untuk kecetit. Masa nama obatnya kecetit? Obat kecetit. Astaga. Siapa yang kecetit? Gua, Bu Sipa, pinggang gue. Pinggang gue tuh kecetit. Tapi rasanya waktu kecetitnya bunyi gitu, brak gitu. Tapi rasanya jadi kayak kanan kiri kecetit di pinggang. Misalnya lagi berdiri lama nih. Itu rasanya kayak pertama pinggang lu sakit, ngilu, nyeri. Kedua tuh kayak nyambung sampai ke dekat betis gitu, di bawahnya lutut. Itu rasanya kayak otot lu kelibet-libet gitu, kayaknya otot lu apa ya, kelibet-libet gitu rasanya, nyangkut gitu, sakit dah. Pare lagi bercumbu ya, masih mandi DC. Iya dari kemarin tuh. Lagi curhat-curhatan sama Abi. Minum paracetamol, kompres hangat. Tapi jadi kayak low back pain gitu. Om Abi lu pernah ke kiropraktor? Ngompres, istirahat. Aduh, begitu doang, suruh kompres doang. Itu kudu ngapain ini gua? Iya lagi. Kompres aja dulu bang, pakai air hangat. Udah Bu Sipa, ini udah 2 hari 3 hari Bu Sipa. Jadi waktu hari apa ya yang akhirnya gue nggak stream tuh karena pinggang gue kecetit, itu sakit banget. Nah terus besokannya enakan kemarin tuh, makanya gue stream. Nah hari ini kok sakit lagi ya, sakit banget gila. Kiropraktik kami satu, coba bang terapisnya. Waduh, terapisnya Ayaka. Waduh. Itu kriopraktik. Kertak abal-abal bisa nggak kira-kira? Kata si Om Abi sih bisa tuh pakai kertak abal-abal, kan kiropraktik ya, kiropraktik. Praktisinya namanya kiropraktor. Ada klinik-klinik kiropraktik sih di Jakarta banyak. Antara dua sih, antara klinik kiropraktik atau ke fisioterapis. adem. Kriopraktik. Kayak Kak. Belum ingin coba, katanya bakal rilis tulangnya yang ditarik dari kepala sampai kena ke pinggang. Iya, kalau ngeliat di YouTube sih begitu emang, Om Abi. Itu katanya memang pengen rilis sih, tapi nggak cukup sekali, jadi berapa kali gitu. Tapi sekali aja katanya sih udah jauh ini, rasanya udah jauh beda gitu. Tapi gue agak-agak takut yang waktu Semanggi masih pada inget gak sih? Jika harus berdiri waktu lama, letakkan salah satu kaki di undakan atau kotak untuk mengurangi tekanan di punggung. Efeknya gimana Om Abi? Dia ngebenerin ini sih Bu Siva, tau gue kalau kiropraktor tuh ngebenerin struktur tulang lu, struktur otot lu, join-joinnya tuh apa ya namanya ya? Ya begitulah, join sendi-sendi gitu dibenerin sama dia Bu Siva, termasuk tulang belakang ditarik gitu. Kalau di YouTube banyak tuh videonya. Kalau si keretak abal yang di YouTube itu yang orang yang botak itu ya salah satunya lah begitu. Tapi harusnya lebih banyak ini sih. Kalau misalnya kiropraktor yang beneran, mereka biasanya kalau untuk kasus-kasus tertentu malah minta ronsen juga gitu. Jadi mereka tahu mana yang diiniin gitu. Sekali datang katanya gopean ke atas. Wah itu kayak masuk akal sih kayaknya. Harga kiropraktor. Coba ya, gue cari ya. Kiropraktik Jakarta. Korban tewas ya dulu kalau nggak salah. Iya, makanya gue masih rada serem dah. Bener ya, yang cewek cewek apa cowok ya? Iya bener Bu Sipa, gope per sesi di Jakarta rata-rata 500.000 per satu sesi. Di YouTube di Instagram ada tuh. Di Instagram ada yang khusus Ikhwan dan Ahwat juga ada tuh Bu Sipa, kiropraktornya. Korban tewas sih bener, tewas. Iya, udah lama sih Bu Sipa. Tahun berapa ya? Di Semanggi. 2016. Ya, 2016. Nah, ya itulah itu pokoknya bener. Nggak tahu Bu Siva lihat di YouTube kayak C1 C2 tuh yang belakang. Nah iya kayak gitu-gitu. Tapi gue pengen coba ya, takut itu. 500.000 bisa sampai pagi kalau sini. Apanya itu bisa sampai pagi lah? Mau ngapain sampai pagi 500.000 tuh? Kalau yang public figure si Bims, nah itu yang keretak abal-abal ya Bi. Iya. Itu tahu gue ya. Tapi kan dia ya langsung keretak aja kan ya gitu. Kalau yang di klinik kayaknya dia lebih lebih detail meriksanya. Kalau gue di luar suka nonton dulu, pernah Dokter Rahman apa Rahim gitu di Amerika. Sama Wanja sapi Wanja. Laki gue pengen juga tapi takut dia, makanya mau nanya-nanya dulu kayak yang udah pernah. Nah, ada yang pernah belum? Gue belum pernah soalnya. ...2015-2016 nih masalahnya yang kasus-kasus itu tuh. Pijat plus. Oh 500 pijat plus sampai pagi rel. Di Lampung tuh. Sama Anja. Dalam perpanjang yang di bawah udah pernah. Wah elah. Ngapain om? Serem banget. Lu kali itu. Parel kayaknya dah. Buset. Rasanya melewat semua itu tulang kalau diurut sampai pagi. Sebenarnya bisa diurut gak sih kalau kecetit? Tapi pengalaman gua dulu sakit di lutut ya diurut buset dah. Kelojotan gua sakitnya. Sampai ke ubun-ubun sakitnya. Gila. Di Instagram ada tuh. Ntar gue cari dulu ya di Instagram gue ya. Mang Eroti iya emang udah gak ada tapi kan udah meninggal bukan itu? Yang ada uratnya makin gak bener. Nah tuh Bu Sipa tahu tuh. Mau ngapain lagi? Nih. Aduh namanya apa ya? Ada kok waktu itu. By the way itu otongnya diurut apa gimana? Kagak tahu gue coy. Gue nggak pernah tahu-tahuan gitu kan. Nah ini nih. Kalau mau nyari di Instagram. Kalau ini yang di ini kayaknya nih. Oh tapi Pontianak salah gua. Pakai pompa apaan? Pompa bengkel. Buset, pompa bengkel. Astaga, bahasa apaan sih Om Abi? Makanya nih Om Abi kenapa jadi genit nih? Lagi genit nih Om Abi nih, kayaknya nih. Coba tanya Om Paijo pakar pompa. Agak bahasa apa-apa Bu Siwa, ular kejepit pintu. Bu Sipa emang Bang Hanif pengen itu, pengen ke kiropraktor. Biar apa dia? Emang dia ada gangguan ini juga kah? Apa maksudnya sering gangguan saraf tulang belakang kah atau gimana? Sering pegel-pegel apa gimana itu? Sebenarnya itu bisa. Teorinya ya kalau gue lihat videonya mau bisa, tapi guanya aja nggak berani. Lu cobain dulu dah Om Abi. Gimana Om Abi? Di kiropraktor. Banyak kok. Sendal jepit kuah santan, apa lagi tuh Rel? Sering pegel belakangnya bang, sama kakinya sakit. Itu baru-baru aja apa udah lama tuh? Jangan-jangan bekasan yang dulu jatuh Bu Sipa? Sampai ngerembet ke situ. Tapi ya mahal begini sih tapi emang ya. Rp500.000 dan kita kan nggak datang sekali. Sendal jepit kuah santan. Suruh diri streamnya Bu Siva. Emang gara-gara stream? Gue jangan-jangan waktu gara-gara jatuh itu ada lanjutannya. Cobalah banyak olahraga jauh, mungkin rada mending harusnya ya. Duh elah pakai sakit banget kalau berdiri tuh di atas 5 menit aja. Diri di atas 5 menit buset dah. Itu pinggang lu sakit, terus otot dari pinggang belakang turun ke pantat sampai ke lutut, di paha sampai lutut, rada ke betis tuh kayak berantakan aja gitu otot lu rasanya tuh. Kayak nyangkut sana nyangkut sini, belibet gitu. Aduh sakit ngilu. Capek mah kalau di stream emang capek. Kecetit nggak boleh banyak gerak, gimana sih lo? Ntar kecetot, apa bedanya kecetot? Aduh, cara mengobati sakit pinggang kecetit secara alami, pakai herbal. Harusnya atau ke fisioterapi sih. Fisioterapi bisa nih sebenarnya nih, sport klinik di Jakarta Barat ada nih sport klinik nih. Jorok sih Parel tahu nih. Kenapa dah lu pada pinggir-pinggir jurang semua nih malam-malam. Ini ada nih dekat rumah gua lagi klinik ininya. Low back pain bisa. Tapi harganya berapa coy? Fisioterapi. Harganya berapa kalau fisioterapi? Bang kayaknya harus ditanganin lebih cepet. Gua ya? Iya. Pengennya sih begitu, nggak nyaman mau ngapa-ngapain. Harganya kok nggak ada di sini? Syarat kebijakan. Visio. Wah, GoPay juga. Sama coy. Sama GoPay juga, visio sama kiropraktor sama GoPay juga ini. Buset. Emang mahal coy. Konsultasinya 150. Yang tadi juga si kiropraktor juga konsultasinya 150. Kecetot level 2 nya buset. Kalau udah max level kecetot. Itu abang ipar gua awalnya skoliosis terus sarafnya kejepit, sekarang kalau jalan bongkok. Wah kalau skoliosis mah emang dari sononya ya Bu Sipa ya. Kalau skoliosis mah, kalau gua nggak salah nih, dari bawaan ya. Kalau skoliosis tulang belakangnya bengkok ya, kayak apa ngebentuk huruf S gitu-gitu kan. Kalau skoliosis udah nggak kuat jalan lama. Nggak kuat tuh sakit atau lemes? Kalau gue sakit ini gara-gara kecetit. Coba streamnya ambil salto, buset. Sudah saatnya ke Wanja. Emang sakti batu rel Wanja rel. Lu pernah pengalaman apa sama Wanja? Kepelitak futsal apa gimana? Kebetot, buset deh kebetot. Aduh, begini nih kalau streamingnya bapak-bapak nih udah mulai back pain, pinggang sakit, punggung sakit. Aduh. Sedih. Sakit bang dari bokong sampai kakinya. Woi sama dong kayak gua. Tapi masa gua skoliosis? Gua sih kalau tegak masih bisa sih pak. Tegak mah masih bisa. Ini karena kecetit aja tuh, kecetit udah. Aduh. Kebetot itu opsional aja. Kenapa jadi ada paket-paketnya? Wah, ini ada nih klinik fisioterapi An-Nur. Kayaknya lebih syar'i nih, An-Nur. NMM. Banyak sih deket rumah gue nih fisioterapi nih, jos. Sarafnya kejepit juga abang gue. Wah, kalau saraf kejepit sih bisa sampai nggak bisa jalan ya. Ada tuh apa om gue itu dia jatuh ya, jatuh nggak bisa jalan. Habis jatuh tuh nggak bisa jalan, gerak aja sakit, gerak dikit aja sakit. Misalnya dari ya bangunnya nggak bisa, udah bangun dari tempat tidurnya nggak bisa. Terus kalau sekarang pakai kursi roda, dari tempat tidur ke kursi roda sakitnya minta ampun katanya. Pas dicek itu saraf kejepit tuh, HNP namanya kalau nggak salah. Obatnya bedah. Serem banget ya. Kode redeem jangan lupa ditukar. Udah Bu Sipa, aman. Kode redeem udah aman. Teman-teman tuh kode redeem yang belum ngambil ada di pin komen atau di Discord juga ada tuh. Farel wanja modal minyak nyong-nyong, air jeruk nipis, ludah, buset ada ludahnya segala. Bisa bikin sehat 7 turunan. Tipes nggak include. Ada ludahnya itu kayaknya, khasiatin ludahnya tuh kayaknya tuh. Air jeruk nipisnya jadinya buat ini aja, buat netralisir wanginya aja tuh kayaknya. Wah, enggak laki apa cewek sih? Harusnya sih laki ya Bu Sipa ya. Harusnya sih laki. Aduh, ada aja dah. Laki masih pan maksudnya enjang. Kenapa pakai enjak? Jadinya. Tipes nggak include, beda lagi kalau tipes. Nggak bisa diurut kalau tipes mah. Mau gimana ngurutnya tipes? Lambungnya diurut. Asik juga ya. Stream kagak main game tapi ngobrol sama nonton dong, enak juga ya. Angnya nggak include, aneh banget. Angnya nggak include, wanjak. Kalau wanjang lebih enak malah disebutnya. Oh, besok Sabtu, sore, saatnya tidur kalau Sabtu. Banyak sih yang live cuma ngobrol. Oh, banyak ya Krisna ya. Biasanya apa aja tuh yang diobrolin? Kalau misalnya hari ini live, besok live gitu. Mereka ada topik-topiknya tiap hari. Apa gimana? Asik juga tuh sebenarnya. Ngobrol live. Tapi yang nonton apaan? Ngapain ya? Yang nonton, masa nonton dengerin orang ngobrol doang, ngalor ngidul? Maksudnya nggak ada tema khusus gitu? Banyak bang, kayak kita ya bisa apa aja. Konsep free talk, oh ada ya? Baru tahu gua. Jadi nggak ada tema spesifiknya gitu. Jadi pas mulai stream gitu, halo, apa aja yang mau diobrolin, hayo gitu. Terus kenikmatan nontonnya apa tuh? Kalau lu pada yang demen-demen free talk gitu, yang nonton ngetik pertanyaan bang, ngalor ngidul temanya, bisa dari tema AP ke tema AP gitu. Astaga, di Twitch ada genre free talk, buset deh. Lalu kasih tema aja om. Iya ya, tapi di screennya apaan biasanya Krisna? Masa screennya begini? Joki parel? Kalau misalnya joki parel doang kan kagak asik ya. Apa yang ditampilin di screen gitu maksud gua. Boleh juga sih kadang kalau misalnya lagi bosan-bosan ya, lagi ngapa-ngapain, bosan main game, free talk, nggak asik. Namanya free talk nggak tuh? Farel, ayo kita bahas iklan baru McD Jepang. Apakah Western bakal nge-chaos? Tergantung panitia temanya ya. Wih, bikin screen kayak podcast. Isinya screen kayak podcast. Ada guanya gitu pakai ini, pakai apa namanya? Harus nampilin muka nggak sih? Enggak kan? Asik podcast, asik nggak tuh? Apalagi kita ada ini kan? Ada musik, ada komputer ada Farel. Kalau mau event-event brandingan ada Om Abi. Ada yang cewek-cewek dan mau nanya-nanya tentang cewek ada Bu Sipa, ya nggak? Ya lu bikin karakter bapak-bapak, nanti kalau lu ngomong karakternya geter. Pernah lihat lagi gua. Itu biasanya kan VTuber ya begitu ya. Karakternya geter. Mak nggak diundang, mak kan ada tadi musik. Gue pernah lihat sih geter-geter terus kayak redup-redup gitu. Kalau lagi nggak ngomong redup, kalau lagi ngomong jadi terang gitu karakternya. Plus geter-geter. Free talk nanti gue itu ya. Ngobrolin apa tapi kita ya? Bingung juga ya temanya. Ya lu itu apaan selain gue sama anak DC nggak ada yang tahu wujud asli lu. Emang iya? Iya selain iya anak DC kan tahu. Maksudnya gue nggak dengan sengaja semisterius itu gitu, nggak juga sih. Cuma malas aja, gue pengen ngerokok, pengen ngupil, pengen apa ya? Pengen ekspresi muka kayak apa bebas gitu loh. Kalau ada kamera kan kayaknya gue harus manner gitu. Aduh. Dan bukan ini juga gitu, bukan muka industri lah. Muka bapak-bapak. Temanya wujud asli gue, asik. Fresh reveal gitu ya. Mantep. Enakin. Ntar kalau gue ngupil kan, wah anjir streamernya ngupil coy. Tapi boleh sih, gue pikirin ntar free talk. Apakah gue harus pakai webcam atau gue mau bikin karakter bapak-bapak geter-geter? Harus dipikirin dulu tuh. Farel, wah lihat Bang Saif. Oh Bang Saif tuh yang tidur itu ya. Sampai tidur sampai subuhnya masih on cam. Siapa itu? Ziza Nadis, jangan face reveal. Waduh, kenapa tuh Ziza? Gue juga sebenarnya nggak pengen sih, karena pengen sambil ngupil streamnya. Kayaknya baru lihat gue Ziza ini apa jidan juga nih jangan-jangan nih. Ngorok ASMR. GGWP sih yang lu tunjukin waktu itu sih. Niatnya sih. Streamernya main Genshin sampai tidur. Foto AI ini Jidan juga. Apa siapa ini? Gua nggak kelihatan, sudah kecil-kecil. Nadis dibalik Jidan. Dapat lagi satu akun baru lagi dia. Jangan menghancurkan imajinasi si Ziza. Mau makan tuh Ziza tuh Rel. Ziza. Boleh lah, ntar gue pikirin dulu. Ntar gue ngobrol-ngobrol dulu ya sama lu pada di Discord ya, sama Farel, sama siapa ya, sama siapa aja boleh dah. Mau Om Abi nanti kita ngobrolin tuh di Discord tuh gimana ini ya. Kalau mau free talk tapi screennya diisi tetap asoy gitu. Scam, kecewa berat, mamam. Itu rasanya kayak gua waktu sama Freminet tuh kayak itu. Terscam bung si Farel bung sama si Nadis. Gue kira juga apa Jidan ternyata. Gue udah curiga awalnya. Ini ada ZZ nih kayaknya nggak jauh-jauh nih. Nggak jauh-jauh nih. Pasti makanya gue bilang Jidan nih. Tuh. Tapi hal-hal yang harus diobrolin nanti kita elaborasi dulu, asik elaborasi. Dia sama dengan J, apaan tuh? Dari nicknya terlihat, iya kan? Iya, gue juga udah agak curiga gue. Udah berapa korban yang lo kibulin? Gawat emang nih si Jidan nih. Udah gue mau turu. Apa nih kita bisa ngobrol di Discord ya? Besok bisa nggak, Rel? Besok pada kemana? Nih Bu Sipa nih belum join Discord nih, belum bisa ngobrol-ngobrol nih Bu Sipa nih sama Bang Hannif nih. Bang Hannif sih udah join Discord, tapi kan dia ada di ini, ada apa namanya, ada Discordnya juga sering ngobrol. Bu Sipa masuk Discord apa? Trisna di Discord sebelah ada yang bisa suara cewek. Lah si Z juga waktu itu bisa tuh suara cewek si Z. Voice changernya pakai voice changer gitu. Baru bikin foto AI-nya hari ini sih, mantap. Dibikin di mana lo? Jidan di website atau apps apa? Bisa ya besok ya. Ntar gue cari itu. Gue cari waktunya. Gak paham DC bang, ya elah. Tinggal download di handphone, Discord, bikin akun, udah masuk server Bang Hannif, masuk server gue. Udah gitu doang ngobrol dah kita, mesti Pak. Banyak kok yang di Discord cewek, si Agi, si Biubit, siapa lagi ya? Si Veno. Suara cewek udah nggak zaman sekarang, robotiknya ketara jelas. Gue udah sering pakai dari 2020. Ya kali sekarang makin canggih lagi Jidan. Tinggal pencet, tinggal download, bikin akun, udah jadi. Masuk dah server. Ngobrol langsung. Kelvin Moment. Wih. Bener, si Raina tuh ya, Raina. Yakin yang terakhir cewek K? Wah, walau alam gua Bi, kalau yang itu Bi. Paling enggak sampai sekarang dibilangnya gitu. Tapi nggak tahu dah. Biasanya Farel tuh yang bisa ngebongkar-bongkar tuh, Farel tuh biasanya tuh. Jago deh, GG deh. Mending latihan nyembunyiin jakun, ada tuh tutorial. Buset deh, serem amat, ngapain coy. Di saat dia tahu dia adios. Sampai nggak tega gue ngasih taunya. Nah, aku thank you dulu nih. Ya apa tuh si Jidan, kalau jakun dipendem ntar suara berubah jadi cewek, ngapain. Thank you Farel, Jidan, Om Abi, Bu Sipa. Jangan lupa besok Sabtu nih, lu tinggal ketik di Google cara bikin akun Discord. Lagi nanya Bang Hannif juga jadi. Biar bisa kita ngobrol-ngobrol, ntar free talk lu ikutan, Bu Sipa ngobrol. Krisna, thank you Mak. Si Jija Nadis Jidan, thank you. Siapa lagi ya? Om Abiozo, si apa lagi? Fumiko, tadi Fumiko ada. Ada siapa lagi? Ada si Rio ada, thank you. Krisna, Bang Paijo. Siapa lagi ya? Jidan lagi. Udah kayaknya. Thank you ya, sampai besok ya. Bukan Nadis. Besok insya Allah kita ngobrol Discord, nanti jamnya insya Allah dipublish kalau misalnya gua nggak ketiduran. Terima kasih ya. Sampai ketemu besok insya Allah. Gua pamit duluan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.